Slavery ended more than a century and a half ago, but there's still a huge debate about reparations. Should the government offer compensation to descendants of slaves or even all Black Americans? In our city, slave pens sat up and down Main Street for decades, as Louisville was a major slave trading port, despite the support of the Union in the Civil War. Today, as Gabrielle Harmon tells us, Mayor Fischer signed a resolution to begin a study on the question of reparations.
A resolution supporting the study of reparations for Black descendants of slavery has been signed, a step city leaders say is long overdue.
Exciting to me. I don't know about you or others, but that's exciting.
On Thursday, Louisville made a monumental statement in reference to racial reconciliation and justice.
It's about standing up to the truth and understanding that's well beyond time for all Americans to understand that the roots of America's prosperity today are directly tied to the institutions of slavery.
Mayor Fischer signed Metro Council's resolution in support of H.R. 40, a federal bill that studies reparations, how to educate the public, and how the government can apologize and compensate descendants of enslaved Africans.
The check that was marked insufficient funds that Dr. King talked about, that check will finally be marked sufficient.
Kathleen Parks is an advocate for reparations and says it's not just about money, although it is important.
Housing, jobs, creating businesses and enterprises, more quality education that includes the history of descendants of American slaves.
H.R. 40 was introduced 32 years ago, and for the first time in April, the House moved the bill forward. Steps Parks says are leading in the right direction.
It's already unfolding. What happened in Evanston, Illinois, although it's not perfect, it unfolded. What happened with the Bruce family, having their property, their land, restored to them to the amount of $75 million, it's already unfolding.
This is long overdue, and this is the only solution to the race problem in the United States of America.
A conversation nationwide with the support of Louisville. In Louisville, Gabrielle Harmon, WHAS 11 on your side.
As we mentioned, a similar study was introduced as a bill in Washington, D.C. this past spring, but no action was taken. But in June, the city of Asheville, North Carolina, set aside $2 million to begin the process.